Hello, here we are at WrestleMania 31 Axxess in Santa Clara for interviews with the biggest names in WWE. Click the WrestleMania logo to subscribe to this channel.
One, two, three.
Bad News Barrett. Do we call you Bad News or Wade?
Either or. Most people call me Wade, but Mr. Bad News is always good. I was going to kick out of that one.
Mr. Bad News of Barrett.
Yeah, that's great. But Sir Bad News of Barrett. Perfect. There we go.
Talk to me about WrestleMania weekend. Huge time for the company. What does WrestleMania mean to you personally? And especially this year, because this is the most high-profile match you've had? Yeah,
definitely the most high-profile WrestleMania match I've ever had. I've performed on a couple before, but this one is huge, and I'm defending my Intercontinental Championship. They always say this is like our World Cup final or our FA Cup final. This is the one that you want to be on. It's hard to get on this card. It's hard to get a high-profile match, and finally I've got one where I can feel I can go out, do myself justice, and make a statement. So very, very excited.
And it's amazing, you walk the streets of California, you see WWE fans. It's the only time you can walk along the street and go, woo, and people will woo back, and go, brother, and people will brother back. And there are so many fans that come from all over the world. Does that put a lot of pressure on you guys?
No, I don't think so. I think it's almost like a celebration. I don't really feel the pressure so much. I'm sure on the day of WrestleMania I will feel pressure just before my match. But really it's amazing to be here and have fans from literally all over the world. I think a third of the audience on Sunday is going to be from the UK specifically. There seem to be Brits everywhere, and it's great that from all around the world we have these people coming in and celebrating what is an amazing thing, which is WrestleMania.
And all those UK fans presumably are going to be booing... there's Paige. They're all going to be booing Reigns, right?
Who knows about that one? As long as they're cheering me, they should be cheering their boy Bad News Barrett, and obviously Paige as well. They can cheer her too.
Absolutely. Talk to me about your physique, if you will. What's your diet been to get your, I've got a pair of moobs, which I want to try and get rid of. How do I get the physique that you've got?
Well, it's a combination of hitting the gym hard. It's not just diet. Obviously, I've been hitting the gym hard the whole time, but I've changed my diet up. I haven't had an alcoholic drink in probably 4 months, which as an Englishman is one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my life. But then on top of that, I've cut out all junk food completely, eating a lot more salads. I've lost probably 25 or 30 pounds since I got injured. So, I feel the best I've ever felt. I feel like I'm 21 again right now, so my joints feel better. I feel like my movement in the ring is better, my cardio is better. So yeah, it's definitely been a lot of change in diet.
And do you have what they call cheat days? Do you have a cheat day when you have 6 pizzas and stuff?
Yeah, I have cheat meals occasionally. I wouldn't have a full day of cheating, but I'm really not overly strict. I just eat the food I like to eat, which a lot of it is salads and vegetables and grilled chicken and stuff like that. It just so happens that's the kind of food I like. I don't really like fries and burgers and stuff like that. It's not really my diet anyway. So I've made a conscious decision to get lighter and bring my abs out a little, and it seems to have worked, and I've got a lot of compliments for it. So hopefully I can maintain it for a little while.
A lot of love over social media. And you obviously have been injured quite a few times recently. Are you worried about going into a 7, possibly 8-man ladder match?
I don't know about the possibly 8-man. What's that about?
I've heard some rumblings.
Oh, you have? Okay. Well, I don't want anyone else coming in this matchup. Okay. And it's a very dangerous match. It's there's 12, 14-foot ladders. I don't think people really appreciate how scary it is being on the top of one of those ladders in a ring with guys shoving the ladder over. It's absolutely terrifying. And as you say, I've had a couple of surgeries in the past. I'm keen to put together a little run of not having surgeries now. So yeah, it's a dangerous match. There is definitely that concern in the back of my head that something could happen in this match, and all you can really do is do everything you can to avoid that happening. But at some point you're probably going to be falling off a pretty high ladder, so the chance of getting hurt is there.
And are you guys all kind of working together to try and put the match of the show on?
Well, two schools of thought. I've said in the past that Dolph Ziggler's line, stealing the show is for losers. I'm not interested in stealing the show. He can go ahead and steal the show. Daniel Bryan can steal the show. I just want my bloody title back. That's all I want.
Simple goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one. Thank you, mate.
1, 2, 3.